And a new plan to keep the peace amidst the controversy over APD shootings. It involves local churches. Good afternoon. The church leaders behind the move say they're worried the protests are getting out of control. Now they're hoping to bridge the gap between police and the community. News 13's Chris McKee is in the Newsplex with more.
Kim, so far there are about 40 to 50 church leaders taking part in this from all different churches across the metro. They are hoping to help diffuse the anger and calm all the protests that have at times crippled the city.
For months, there's been outrage in Albuquerque over the high number of police shootings. Protesters have pushed back against police.
I see in their faces.
Some even took over City Hall, demanding something be done in response to the Department of Justice's investigation and their following recommendations.
People's City Council has just unanimously voted no confidence in Mayor Berry.
But all the uproar has many people very concerned.
What I'm worried about as a person of faith and someone who's committed to nonviolent action is the possibility that we'll go from violent police incidents to violent protests.
A reverend at the First Unitarian Church in Albuquerque, Angela Herrera, says she and around 40 to 50 others from different churches are now trying to change the conversation between the police and the community. She says it was prompted by this protest in March that shut down the university area. Protesters out of control, climbing on signs, some even tagging the police station.
One thing we discussed was the need to humanize everybody in this situation.
Herrera and the interfaith community are now in the process of trying to organize sit-down sessions with the police department and community members. She says the goal is to talk about concerns on both sides, and already they've gotten a lot of feedback.
Really concerned about those officers and their safety, and we of course have lots of clergy whose congregations are really upset and worried as non-uniformed people in Albuquerque.
The group says it's still waiting to hear from officials in the police department, but Angela says she has confidence that it can help bridge the gap.
In the middle there is a place where the community is healed and we can practice nonviolent action and focus on defeating the injustice rather than people.
Now, the interfaith group plans on meeting next Tuesday at the First Unitarian Church for a prayer service focused on the problem. They're also organizing a sit-down for the end of the month. Kim, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Chris. Well, this group hopes there are no future police shootings. If there are, they do plan to hold vigils at the locations to try to make sure it is a peaceful response.